Oh my god, I can't believe how warm it is in this bedroom. It's been a really nice day today, and I'm literally filming this at like 20 to 7 at night, and it is still really light outside and I'm really hot. You can probably tell by my face, it's probably really red. Hi everybody! Today I thought I would film the 90s tag. Since I was born in 1992, I grew up in the 90s, so I thought I'd film this for you. It's 18 questions long and I've got them all written down on a piece of paper because I'm actually using my phone to film on, so yeah. Just to let you know, I've downloaded Snapchat. I'm absolutely loving it at the minute, going through all the filters and everything. So if you want to add me, my username is SophieLoves. I'll leave it just here somewhere, and I will also leave it in the description bar down below, and in the comments leave me your Snapchats as well so I can add you too. Let's just get straight into it. Favourite Disney Channel original movie? My favourite Disney Channel original movie was definitely Halloween Town and Halloween Town 2 and 3, but number 1 was my favourite. I'll always remember that, and I don't even know if they play it on TV anymore. I might have to actually invest in that on DVD because that was one of my absolutely favourite films ever. Number 2, favourite music artist. There was so many. I used to like Spice Girls, Venga Boys, S Club 7. Does anybody remember Daphne and Celeste? Because I used to listen to them all the time as well. Me and my sister used to make up dance routines to Daphne and Celeste, but I don't know how many people actually remember them. 3, favourite Nickelodeon show. My favourite Nickelodeon shows were, there was literally so many of those as well. Cat Dog, Rugrats, there was one called, what was it called? It was called something like Our Real Monsters or something. Hey Arnold. There was literally so many Nickelodeon shows that I used to love. Favourite candy? Whenever I used to go down the shop for sweets and stuff, I literally used to ask my mum for like 50p and go down and get a big bag of all the 1p sweets, like the pick mix. So there'd be like the blue dolphins and the cherries and all the little tiny little pick and mix sweets that you used to be able to get. Favourite game? Okay, so this is either a board game or school games or games you used to play. So I used to be outside all the time, but when I wasn't outside I used to play Hungry Hippos. I used to love that game. We used to have loads of marbles, so we used to play marbles. I used to play giraffes with my great nana and my nan. That was a good game. When I was outside I used to play Kirby, Red Letter, hopscotch, just all those kind of fun little games that you used to play. Favourite McDonald's toy? I don't really remember the McDonald's toys that much. I know there was a Snoopy collection. I can remember a Snoopy collection, but I don't really think I had a favourite McDonald's toy, to be honest. Favourite book? I used to love reading like Roald Dahl books and all the books like that. There was one book that I can remember what I used to get read in primary school when you all used to sit down on the carpet and you used to have your story read to you. It was called, I can't remember what it was called, but the little girl, if any of you know what it's called then let me know in the comments. The little girl was called Sophie and she had a tiger that came round for tea to her house. It might have even been called like The Tiger Who Came Round to Tea or something like that, but yeah, if any of you know what that's called then let me know in the comments because I've been racking my brain for ages and I just can't think what it's called. Favourite clothing store? My favourite clothing store was definitely Tammy Girl. I used to shop there all the time and they just had like the most amazing clothes. What would you watch when you got in from school? When I got home from school I used to watch things like Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, Rugrats, Teletubbies was one of the ones that I used to watch when I was really young. There's just so many. Favourite TV show? My favourite TV shows were, I think, the ones on Cartoon Network. Is Cartoon Network still a thing? I don't know, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, all the Cartoon Network shows like Dexter's Laboratory and Keenan and Cal, and there was just so many of them. I don't really have a favourite, I just used to watch them all. Favourite toy? My favourite toys were I used to have a talk boy, what I absolutely loved, and here's a quick story. When I was about 6 years old, we had a talk boy, and my sister and my uncle made me record a song on it, but they changed the lyrics of the song to something rude, and they made me record it and then go and play it to my nana, and yeah, she was not very happy. Because obviously I was 6 years old and it had swear words and rude words in it, and I obviously didn't know any better, but that's older sisters for you. I used to have a Furby, but they were quite actually creepy because they would just randomly like switch themselves on during the night and when you wasn't even using them, so yeah. Favourite commercial? My favourite commercial, I don't really remember that many commercials. The one that sticks out for me the most though is the Jaffa Cake one, where she has a Jaffa Cake and she holds it and she hasn't even eaten it yet, and she's like full moon, then she takes a bite, half moon, and then she puts it on her mouth, and she's with a mouthful of Jaffa Cake, she's like totally clips. I used to do that every time I used to eat Jaffa Cakes. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Definitely Backstreet Boys. I used to love Backstreet Boys. They were my favourite. Weirdest fashion trend? Does anybody else remember these? You used to wear a skirt. It was a skirt, but it was attached to trousers underneath. I used to have, I think, a blue pair, and my sister had a pink ones. And there was also them trousers where they had all the things like hanging off them. I think they were called parachute trousers or something like that. Yeah, when I look back now at photos, I'm like, oh my god, like, why did I even wear that? But obviously at the time, it was what the trend was, and everyone was wearing it, and you thought it was really cool wearing these skirt trousers or whatever they're called. Favourite collectibles? I don't really think I had any collectibles. I can remember them little, there were little circle things. I think they were called Pogs. I think I used to collect them, and Pokemon cards. I don't think I personally collected Pokemon cards, but I know my uncle collected Pokemon cards, and I used to always like going through his book of Pokemon cards that he collected, because you used to be able to like swap them on the playground, so you'd swap one that you'd already got for something that you needed with someone else. Favourite Beanie Baby? I never really had any Beanie Babies either, to be fair. Yeah, I never really had any Beanie Babies. How many Tamagotchis did you go through? I think I only had about one. I wasn't really into Tamagotchis. My sister, my older sister, was more into Tamagotchis. She was the one who had the most Tamagotchis. Favourite game system and game? My favourite game system was definitely the PlayStation 1. And favourite games, I used to absolutely love playing Rayman. Like the first Rayman, that was like my favourite game ever. And then there was Croc. I used to love that game as well. That was another one of my favourites. We used to play Hercules, The Simpsons. There was loads of stuff we used to play, but yeah, Rayman and Croc were definitely my two favourite ones. And Crash Bandicoot, that was another one. So that's it. That's the end of the questions. I really hope you enjoyed this tag, and I tag anybody who wants to do this to do it, because it's really fun and it's good to reminisce. I really like reminiscing. If you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you're not already subscribed. I post new videos every Sunday. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next Sunday with another video. Bye!